So this might be a topic that might upset one or two people, but that's okay. I think it's worth having a discussion about this, and I think if the message falls into the right ears, it could be productive, it could be useful. In truth, I used to think, and kind of still do, that it was a great idea to go after YouTubers, to show them Dtube and all the things that this blockchain could do for those who decide to participate in it. Obviously, not exclusively Dtube, but I had this concept that if I seeked out really big YouTubers, brought them over, they would be able to bring over their user base, the people that follow them, and that would in turn help the Steem ecosystem, the Steem valuation. But in truth, that doesn't happen that often, and I'm sure you've seen how a lot of YouTubers come here. There's a chopper going over my head. They post for maybe a week, maybe two, and eventually they just give up and leave. And I think that's interesting because, of course, they have had a lot of success doing what they're doing. A lot of them, like is the case of the needle drop, have been doing it for so long that there's even memes about them. So you can't help but to wonder what it is that they're not doing here that it's not working out. Well, of course, this is my opinion, but I think I'm onto something, and I wrote something about this a few months ago, and I am kind of revising those concepts. The way I see it is that they are used to a system that is very reliant on algorithms and not so much on organic relationships. And what I mean by that is, if you are a YouTuber, it really does not matter up to a certain level how good you are in interacting with your audience. You could never respond to one single comment, and if your content is good, it might not even matter because it uses an ad system. As long as people just click on it, watch it for a few minutes, you're good to go. If the snowball keeps on growing and you grow your account, you grow your YouTube following, then the effect is compounding. Of course, you start making more money, but that doesn't mean that the people are, I guess you could say, interacting in an efficient way, or that they even do it because they like you. We know some YouTubers, some are here actually, with a bunch of followers, allegedly, some of them bought, that have close to no interaction whatsoever. They do have plays, but no interaction. Now, on this blockchain, on Dtube, we know that interaction, that user experience, is actually more important than content itself. Now, I know that pisses off some people. I know some people say, no, it's supposed to be content. If you're a great content creator, you're supposed to be making money. And I get it. Idealistically, I get it. But it's not how it works. People here want more. They want to be acknowledged when they ask questions. They want to have a debate. They want to have a conversation. And those YouTubers that come here and post and run, they soon find out that formula doesn't work. It doesn't work. And here's the other thing, right? They come here with this attitude saying, well, I'm the shit. Where I do my stuff, I got all these followers, and I have this, and I have that, and I got my Patreon and everything. Come, acknowledge me, give me upvotes, and people just go, why? Like, you're not giving back, you're just being a taker. Why would I give you my upvote when you're not giving? You're only taking. So it's almost as if they don't have the right chip to participate of the social media we call Steem. Well, built on Steem, now we call it Steem. The social media built on Steem. And I find that interesting because I think that is likely the way things are going to go in the future. People are going to want that proximity. People are going to want that interaction. And I honestly think that's what's magical about this place. And then you would say, well, why aren't the big Steem power holders, like people like Joel Howe or people like, I don't know, any other whales, Block Trade, supporting the YouTubers? They should be able to see it, right? Like, oh, if I bring a big name, right, and they stay on the platform and they help me bring more people, then my bags, and I'm being ridiculous about this, are gonna be worth more. I get that. But if the YouTuber is not even mentioning Steem, is not promoting the content anywhere else, it's just milking the system, upvoting himself every time he makes a comment, every time he makes a post, it is reasonable for the whales, for the stakeholders, the investors, to say, well, no, I'm gonna make myself scarce. I don't need to participate of that. This guy has shown his short-term mind, and I'm not interested. And I wonder, honestly, if some YouTubers, when they give up, they say, oh, I understand how this works, and I'm just not willing to do it. Or if they just give up because they don't get it. I've extended a helping hand a few times. I've reached out to a few of them. I've brought some over, and some big ones too. A few of them quit. There's only 2 that stuck around, but in truth, only those who got it stuck around, and the rest, there it is, a channel, a dead channel. They don't care. Nobody cares. And I wonder if they know what happened, or if they think wrongfully that Steem is not working. I don't know. Maybe this message, I'll be lucky enough to one of them who's thinking about quitting gets it and goes like, oh, okay, that's what I'm supposed to be doing. And maybe we can start bringing the right kind of YouTubers, or at least help them think the right way onto Steem, onto Dtube, onto, you know, DLive, or what have you. So anyways, that's my message for today. Hopefully it was productive. Hopefully it reaches the right ears.